Hi guys, Will here, SA Running Injury Clinic.
And Mim too.
So we're going to review a shoe which is really popular in the active community, whether they be runners or gym goers, and that's the Brooks Glycerin.
Yeah, so this is the Glycerin here that we're talking about. So the few things to look about it. The first thing is it's what we call a neutral shoe. So it's got a single layer of material all the way around it, which essentially just means that it doesn't provide that support underneath the arch. If you're wearing things like orthotics, it works quite well on the inside of them because it lets the orthotic do the job of correcting the foot, and the shoe just gives you that really stable base to be able to do that. The other things that are important to look for, if you've seen us review all the other shoes, it's quite a sturdy one, it's got that strong heel counter and things to be looking for. I think last week or the week before we talked about the height between the heel and the toes. So this one is around 10 millimeters. So one of those slightly higher ones, if you do get heel pain or some pain in that back part of the leg, this is something good to offload some of the pressure through there. The other things to look for is it's a very, very soft shoe. So it's one of Brooks' more cushioned ones that they do. So the way they have that done is, I don't think you'll ever see from there, but it's got these little holes almost through there, which is their DNA loft material. So it provides a really soft cushion feeling without having to take away too much responsiveness or not be too durable. So it is doing quite a good job through there, and that starts through the heel and goes all the way up into the toes. So the idea is that no matter how your foot's striking or coming in contact with the ground, you're getting that cushion feeling sort of throughout the whole way there. They've got a segmented crash pad through the bottom of the shoe here, so essentially just allowing for that time that your heel comes onto the ground to when you're pushing off, again regardless of how your foot does that, allowing that to be a smooth sort of soft transition between there. And it's a seam-free material on the top of it as well. So the idea is there's just not any seams or things that are restricting the foot. It also lets your foot splay out as it needs to, and it comes in a variety of width options as well. So if you do need the narrower or the wider one, there's those ones there too. I think that's pretty much a rundown of it all.
Thanks, Mim. And yeah, it's a really great shoe. I haven't worn it personally myself, but I've run in Brooks for a long time. I always have a pair in the repertoire. Now, in terms of competitors against the Glycerin, like when we say competitors, the shoe industry is very similar to cars. You sort of have your Ford Falcon and Commodore, and if you actually, I might offend a few Holden and Ford fans here, but essentially they are very, very similar cars. Same with shoes. The Glycerin has probably about 2 or 3 other shoes that are very similar in terms of what they're trying to achieve. So you've got your Mizuno Skies, you've got your Asics Nimbus, Nike even have a few as well. Can you think of anyone off the top of your head?
Like your Saucony Triumph and things.
Yeah. So, but in my opinion, and probably Mim's opinion, the Glycerin is right up there. So yeah. All right. If you have any questions regarding that shoe, feel free to drop a line underneath, and we'll answer your questions.
Sure. See you later.
See ya.